Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to a brand new video. She's a wife. This is actually future me, who you're gonna see later in the vlog, coming back to jump in at the start of the vlog because this video is kindly sponsored by Hellofresh. Don't worry, we get into a full wedding debrief literally in a couple of minutes, but funnily enough, when we were in Ibiza on our mini moon, I said to Jordan, we were lay by the pool one day and I said, when we get home, shall we do HelloFresh again? And he was like, yeah, definitely. Because through the whole wedding build up, we were pretty much eating the same thing every day. And when we got back, I really want to just enjoy eating really yummy meals. And I'm going to have more time now on a night to cook, whereas literally a few weeks before the wedding, every night I was actually eating something quick so I could get back to my laptop to do stuff. So funnily enough, I said to Jordan, do you fancy doing HelloFresh when we get back? And then, lo and behold, HelloFresh reached out to work together on another video. If you've been here for a while, you will know that we have been HelloFresh customers for a long time, way before that I worked with HelloFresh, so to work with them now is an absolute privilege. But yeah, I just wanted to jump on quickly before we get into this video to give you the code, give you the discount, and you can make the most of it. Tonight's dinner is this speedy Indonesian style chicken noodles. I always pick some sort of stir fry or noodle dish. I usually do a noodle dish, a pasta dish, and then like a more meat dish, meat or fish. So last night we had Central American style chicken rice bowl with baby gem lettuce, tomato salsa and chipotle mayo. Delicious. And then the night before that we actually had a macaroni. It was like a chicken macaroni. Again, it was so good. Also tend to go for meals in these two categories, so either the calorie smart category or the quick category, because I don't know about you guys, but on a night through the week, which is when we eat HelloFresh, I like something convenient that I can whip up in less than 30 minutes and it's easy and it's done. And in terms of the calorie smart ones, they are under 600 calories, I believe. And again, that just keeps us on track when we're trying to be healthy and balanced. And what is so exciting about this discount code is it is my first discount code with my new name. So if you use the code DioLavender, you will get 60% off your first box, 20% off for 2 months, and also free desserts for life. Yeah. So this week we got 2 of the Goo Sticky Toffee Pudding Pots, which if you have had them before, you know they are insane. So to get a free dessert for life, that is a good little treat to have every week. Also popped the QR code on screen as well, so if you're watching me on a TV and my face is literally taking over your living room, you can just scan this code here and it will take you to purchase your first box and get the amazing discount. So thank you to HelloFresh for sponsoring this video. They truly are a staple in our household and I'm excited to be back on the HelloFresh hype. But for now, let's rewind back to this morning and have a little wedding catch up. Because I've literally just moisturised. They are here though. She's a wife! I don't know if you can see, but I've actually got tan lines on my hands from being on holiday. Let me have a sip of my iced coffee before we get into this vlog, because where do we even start? I'm going to do my skincare while we catch up, but hello! Long time no see. I honestly have missed you guys so much. I've missed chatting to the camera, bringing you along. This is probably the longest break that I've had of YouTube in a while. I also have the hiccups, so If it keeps cutting, it's because I've hiccuped, okay? I literally don't even know where to start. Last time we seen each other was when I was in Mallorca, and I ended that vlog when I just got home, and then I went and got married. If you haven't noticed already, the name on YouTube is Dionne Lavender. She's been changed. That is my new name, which honestly still feels crazy to say. Like, I booked into a sorry about that. I booked into a spa on Monday, and she asked for my name, and I was like, Dionne Lavender, and it just felt so weird. Like, when does that start to feel normal? When does that start to feel like my actual name? Because at the minute I feel like I'm a little girl who's like writing her school crush's name in a notepad and pretending that we're married. That's how I feel right now. Ideally, I would have loved to have came back to YouTube with our wedding video, which of course I'm going to share with you all. You guys have been here through the whole journey of me. Oh, that's my Skin and Me. I can maybe get one more use out of that. Best vitamin C ever from Skin and Me. Yeah, you guys have been through the journey of planning this wedding. Also, I want to share the wedding video with you all, but it does take a little bit of time, which obviously is totally got hair on my face. Obviously that is totally fine. It is our videographer's busiest period of the year. He's got so many weddings on that the wait time is a little bit longer for getting your full wedding video back. So I didn't want to leave it any longer not coming on YouTube. So when I do get that through, maybe I'll do like a little wedding Q&A, share the video, maybe share snippets. Let me know if you'd rather a Q&A or you want to see the full video or you want both. I'm easy, let me know. But yeah, I did just want to come back to YouTube and do a vlog because I can't be waiting as long as it might potentially take to not come and inform you all what's been going on. When I say that our wedding was literally the best day of my life, that is no exaggeration. It genuinely exceeded all expectations that I ever even had for the day. Like, I obviously knew it was going to be an amazing day, and we've been planning this for 2 years. We were so excited. But the feeling that I had on that wedding day is unmatched. There is literally no words for it. I also thought I would be really nervous and cry because I'm quite an emotional person. I'm quite a nervous person. But literally the second we arrived at Middleton Lodge, which was our venue, a lot of you already knew that was the venue from a couple of little pictures that I'd put on in the past. Middleton Lodge was the wedding venue, and it was the first venue we actually viewed, and we fell in love with it straight away. Sorry guys, honestly, you can tell that I haven't done this in a while. My voice is breaking every 2 seconds and I've got hiccups, so that's great. Yeah, as soon as we viewed it, we were like, this is 100% the venue. We just loved it. There's actually like lavender all in the gardens, and it just felt really right for us to get married there. But as soon as I got there the day before the wedding, I didn't feel any nerves. I literally just felt so excited. I was so happy, and it was just the best feeling ever. I wish I could bottle it up and like just keep that feeling forever. So we got there on the Saturday the 13th of July, and I checked into the room that I was staying in and going to be getting ready in. All my bridesmaids came, my mum came, my aunties, my grandma, and we all had a little glass of Prosecco, and I had a couple of little gifts for the girls that I wanted to give them. Put a little clip on here. Any little like reels and clips and behind the scenes stuff I'll try and put on screen, but a lot of it is on my TikTok and a lot of it is on my Instagram. I also did a Q&A on my Instagram, which is saved to a highlight, so if you don't follow me over there and you have some questions, maybe go and look on there, because I did share all sorts on Instagram and TikTok. I'm gonna do my makeup while we are having a good old catch up. Still got all my makeup in my makeup bag with my new initials on from holiday. It's really took me a hot minute to get back into life, let me tell you that. So yeah, that was the night before. Had the girls come to my room. I gave them some gifts. We had a little glass of Prosecco, and then we headed to the gin terrace at Middleton Lodge, which is just like a nice little outdoor, well, it's not actually outdoor, it's like undercover, but it can be outdoor. Just like a little terrace where we'd invited all of our guests for a pre-wedding warm-up. which was a little gin terrace that had a pizza oven, a bar, and it was just nice to see everyone before the big day rather than seeing some people for the first time in a while on the wedding day when I was literally walking down the aisle. So it was nice to greet everybody. Jordan was staying at Kip and Nook the night before the wedding, so he had already been there dropping off his stuff and meeting the lads who were also staying there with him. So he came over, and we had the night together before saying goodbye, because we decided to keep it traditional and sleep separately on the night before the wedding. So Jordan went back to Kip and Nook with the lads. I went up to the bridal suite with two of my best friends, Elle and Alicia, who were two of my bridesmaids, and yeah, got a semi-early night. I think it was maybe like 11 o'clock. We were just so excited, like the three of us were laying in the bed and I was just like, I can't believe I'm getting married in the morning. It's the craziest feeling ever, but just excitement through the roof. And then at 4:15 on the 14th of July, which was the wedding day, I woke up, leant over the bed to get a drink of water, and Elle, who has been my best friend since we were 12/13, she's literally been my life best friend. We've gone through uni together, lived together, everything. I literally just turned around and she was lay there wide awake. I was like, are you okay? She was like, what time is it? I was like, 4:15. She was like, oh my god, thank god, I've been wide awake. I've been waiting for an acceptable time to wake you up. I'm like, okay, we're not going back to sleep. But we were just so excited by that point. We were like, right, it's happening. Let's get married. Running through this is making me so happy because I feel like it's taken me back to like that feeling. So then obviously it was the wedding morning, and honestly all I can say about that morning is it was the most relaxed, lovely environment ever, and I'm so glad it was. It was stress-free. Nobody was stressed about anything. I'd made a really nice playlist. My mum had got us all like breakfast, so me, all the bridesmaids, the makeup artist, the hairdresser, we were all in the room. We all had breakfast together. I'd got the girls some earrings and also written them all a letter from me, and then they actually surprised me with letters to the bride. So they all wrote me a letter which had me crying my eyes out. They also got me a gorgeous bracelet as well and some little bits and bobs. So we did gifts and things on the morning before any makeup was applied so that tears could be easily wiped away. Jordan also wrote me a letter, which, guys, by the way, I've been using this by Terry Brightening CC serum from holiday. I'm still doing my holiday makeup because I've still got a bit of a tan, although it just fades so quickly when you get home. I have still got a bit of a tan, so I'm just still doing my holiday makeup, which is really nice and light and easy to do. So yeah, Jordan wrote me a letter, and Jordan also got me a really thoughtful present, which was like a commissioned painting of our life together so far, which took you through like us meeting when I was 18 and leaving uni and moving to Nottingham and getting Kobe and everything we went through in that, and then getting Callie and, you know, moving into our Newcastle house. And it was honestly just the most thoughtful, lovely gift I've ever received. So I was obviously sobbing at that as well. But yeah, all in all, that wedding morning was honestly one of my favourite parts of the wedding because it was just me and all my favourite ladies, all the girls that are so close to me and mean the world to me, and we just had such a lovely morning. Like, it didn't go too quick. There wasn't any stress. It was just gorgeous. Another product I've been using on holiday and loving is the Refy concealer. I use the shade 11, and it's just perfect for when you've got a tan because it's not too bright. You know, sometimes when it's too white and brightening when you've got a tan, it doesn't blend properly, whereas, can you see, it's just, obviously it brightens and conceals. I've got a couple of little breakouts. I think I am due on a period because I've been eating like there's no tomorrow and I've been exhausted. So, and then I use the new Refy brush as well, which has got a smaller end to blend it in, and I'm much preferring this to a beauty blender. Again, I just think it looks a lot more seamless and natural. So yeah, the morning was gorgeous, and then we went to the another room which was like the actual bridal suite to like get the dresses on and things. The dress reveal to the bridesmaids was another favourite moment of mine. They literally, I've got a photo, I'll put it on screen, and their faces are just priceless. I just love that photo so much. And then my dad came in, showed him my dress, he was emotional. And up until this point, I was still feeling very like cool, calm and collected, guys. And I'm not usually cool, calm and collected. And then the wedding coordinator from Middleton came in and said 15 minutes until we're going to go and walk down the aisle. And I was like, it's happening. And all of a sudden I felt so jittery and shaky, and you know when your teeth go like I was like, oh my god, it's happening. And I don't know what was happening, but I felt really nervous, so I had a glass of Prosecco. Hadn't had anything to drink up until that point. We were just kind of having coffees, and I was drinking so much water on the morning of the wedding. So I had a Prosecco, and that definitely calmed my nerves a little bit. And then I was fine. I was literally fine. We went to the place where I was going to walk down the aisle. The music started. Well, actually, when we pulled in, I got a glimpse of the aisle and Jordan stood at the end, and I was literally in shock. One, at how beautiful it looked. The weather wasn't amazing. It did drizzle. It actually rained, to be honest, but as we were doing our vows, the rain stopped. And I'm so glad I stuck to my guns and did the outdoor ceremony, because even on the photos you can't really tell, and it literally did not affect the day, but it made me very happy to have it outside, so I'm glad I did that. But I got a glimpse of Jordan stood at the end, and the setup was just so beautiful. I seen Jordan in his suit and was like, wow, he literally looked incredible, and it was just this overwhelming feeling of happy. I think I'm gonna cry. Whoa. Whoa, girl. I didn't even cry walking down the aisle, so am I okay? It was just this overwhelming feeling of happiness, and guys, I haven't cried about the wedding in ages. Been married 3 weeks. Definitely must be coming on my period, because that is a bit dramatic, Dionne. It was just this feeling of like so much happiness and so much love, and the best feeling in the world, as I keep saying. So the music started, I walked down the aisle to Can't Help Falling in Love with You, but it was a, is this the right brush? Must be. It was a instrumental version, which was just so beautiful. And yeah, me and Jordan, as I was walking down the aisle, were just beaming. We were literally, like, my cheeks hurt from smiling so much by the end. We were just beaming from ear to ear. Doing the vows and everything. I thought I'd be nervous with that, because like even speaking in front of people, I'm quite like, oh, which is funny really, because my job is to speak to all of you guys, but that's on a camera. And yeah, standing up in front of people and talking, I felt like I would get jittery. But I wasn't. Me and Jordan were just so, like, it felt like it was just us two in that whole room, and it was just amazing. So yeah, guys, and so yeah, and then the wedding obviously continued. I won't give you every single tiny detail, although I feel like I have. I mean, I've been chatting for 18 minutes, so I kind of am. But I'll let you see it when the video comes out. But my sister surprised me with a speech and had everybody sobbing. If you've seen the TikTok, then you know what she said, which made everybody cry. Jordan's speech was amazing. The best man's speech was amazing. My dad and my mum both did a speech. They were amazing. The whole day was just incredible. Like, actually incredible. I can't believe how quick it went. Everyone said, like, it goes so quick. So, like, you know, be present. And we really did. I feel like we really took it all in, which I'm so glad that someone had gave me that advice. One, to stay with your husband or wife all day so that you've got the same memories and you're chatting with people together. Otherwise you could just be off circulating all day, and I'm so glad we did that. And two, to like take a second to step back and look and just take it all in, which we did after the ceremony. We went into the room that we were going to be eating, had some canapes, just us two, and a glass of champagne, and just had a minute of like, oh my god, like, we're married, this is it. And I'm so glad we did that, because I remember that so well, that moment of us being together. Then the next day after the wedding, we went to Kip and Nook, which, especially on the vlogs, you guys know that Kip and Nook is one of our favourite places ever. We take you along with us every time we go. We're actually going in a few weeks' time as well, actually. it's one of our favourite places, and that's actually very close to Middleton Lodge, so that was the perfect place for us to host our afters, which was our after party. Another new product, quick interlude, is the Rhode blush. I had to try it. I actually haven't had anything from Rhode apart from this and this, which I bought as a duo, and it was my first ever Rhode purchase. Obsessed with this blusher. Thankfully it arrived just before we went to Ibiza, and it's all I've used. My sister used it the other day, she agrees. It's gorgeous. It looks quite dark when you're looking at it there, but I seen a girl on TikTok using this and she had quite a similar skin tone to me, so I was like, maybe I need a darker blush, because sometimes when I use my really pink ones, like here, like this Rare Beauty one, sometimes it just doesn't blend as nice as I'd like it to, because it's a lot lighter than my skin when I've got a tan. I really need to sort these drawers out because nothing shuts and it's quite stressful. But yeah, I'm obsessed with this blusher. I just put it on like high points of my cheekbones and a little bit on my nose, and then using the same brush that I did for the concealer, I used that on the concealer, I used this one for the blush, and it just blends so nicely, and it gives you a really nice sun-kissed but not obvious colour. See how nicely that blends out? Really, really love. That is the shade, where is it? Sleepy Girl. Cute. And like I said, it came with this, it was like a duo that I got, so this is the Salty Tan Peptide Lip Tint. I like this. I wouldn't rush to buy it again. It's not groundbreaking. Also, it's tiny. Like, for the price of it, it is tiny. And like I say, it's not like, wow, I need that. I think I prefer my Summer Fridays one. This one. Which is the Vanilla. Is it vanilla? Yeah, Vanilla Summer Fridays Lip Butter Balm. I definitely reach for this more. Just obsessed with that blush though. Like, I don't have to go on and add a powder on top when I use that, because it's just a lovely colour. So yeah, Kip and Nook was the perfect place for the after party. It was honestly so good. We had a barbecue, all of our friends came and stayed, all of our family was there. We had the big barn. We had welcome cocktails for everybody, which was a combination of all our favourite cocktails. So we had spicy margs, which Kip and Nook spicy margs, they're up there with one of the best I've ever had, I will be honest, and they are incredible. I can't wait to go back and have another one. So we had spicy margs, Aperol Spritz, Hugo Spritz, and espresso martini. Oh, and also like a gin bramble thing, just not that that's one of our faves, but we thought we need to do something like that because the others are quite specific tastes. So we had welcome drinks, we had barbecue, we had all of our, we had loads of games out. One of our friends who DJs in Newcastle came and DJ'd all day. It was the perfect after party, and I felt like we could all really let our hair down. Well, I could, because on the wedding day, yeah, I had quite a bit to drink, but I just felt like the day after it was like, and breathe, like it's all done, and it just was a really amazing feeling, to be honest. And then we literally came home, slept that whole afternoon and night. We were absolutely exhausted, packed the next day, and then we flew to Ibiza for our mini moon, where we literally had the best trip ever. We've been to Ibiza so many times. It's one of our favourite places, but it just felt so different this time. We went to some places where I've wanted to go for a long time. We really just like chilled and spent some time together. It was perfect, like genuinely perfect. We were in this little bubble of just so obsessed with each other. I was saying to everyone, I feel like we've just met again. We were just obsessed with each other, and we had the best time ever. I actually met so many of you guys in Ibiza this time. I always meet you guys in Ibiza because I feel like you like the same vibe as me, and we always tend to go to the same places. I always bump in to some of yous out and about, but honestly met so many of you in Ibiza this time, and it was so nice to meet you guys, have a chat. So thank you to anyone who came over and said hello, because it genuinely does make my day when you come and say hello and speak to me. Let me concentrate while I do my eyeliner. So that was my quick fire run through of the wedding. Like I said, I'll share more if I do a Q&A or when I get my wedding video through, I'll of course share, and you can see a lot more of an insight into the day, which honestly was the best day of my life, and I just can't explain the happiness. I feel like I just keep saying the feeling was amazing, but it really was. And here I am now. That brings us to here. She's a wife, she's Mrs. Lavender, and let me tell you, it's took a while to adjust to life, because you've got to think, I have been planning this wedding for 2 years. It literally did take over my life on the last few months, as you guys probably know, because the vlogs, I obviously shared stresses and chatted to you guys and brought you along on the journey. It really was like a lot. So to now have not something big like that to think about all the time is an amazing feeling, but also strange when you've gone from doing that for such a long time. I also feel like I was in a bit of a life come down when we got back from Ibiza. I was first of all exhausted because after the wedding and after the wedding and then Ibiza, like, we were just exhausted when we got back, so it did take like a week for me to feel human again. I still don't 100% feel back to me. I don't know if I'm coming down with something, or like I said, maybe I'm coming on my period, but I just still feel exhausted. And I went back to the gym this week, so I went to the gym on Tuesday and I went to the gym on Wednesday. Be right back. Sorry guys, we are getting the cars cleaned today because they are vile. I was driving the other day and I looked up and there was a spider hanging in front of me and I nearly had a breakdown, so that was just the guy who cleans our cars arriving. This just shows how my brain is still not working. I just had to go back and check what I was talking about before I went to answer the door because I couldn't remember. Slightly concerning. Let me go and get the dogs. Yeah, I literally had to go and check what I was talking about because I couldn't remember. But went back to the gym. It's been a struggle, let me tell you that. My body is aching, but I want to just try and stay in a good routine and not totally fall off, because I felt really good before the wedding and on the wedding. It's probably the hardest I've ever like pushed myself in terms of the gym and diet and stuff, and I felt really good, so I want to try and keep as much of a routine as I can. Although having said that, I got a McDonald's for dinner last night. I was at Pilates this morning, and then I'm at the gym tomorrow. But I feel like that's been a big old catch up to start this vlog. I feel like I needed to have a little debrief with you all before we just got back into normal life, which I'm actually excited about, living a slow pace life. Like this weekend we have no plans and that makes me happy. I want to just relax, spend time with my husband, spend time with my dogs, and all I can say is that we are so happy, genuinely the happiest ever. Being married honestly is the nicest feeling for me. A lot of people said it doesn't feel any different. I really feel different. I feel just, I don't know how to describe it. I just feel so happy and content, and it's nice. It's just a nice feeling. But yeah, so thank you to you guys for all your lovely messages, because I've had so many and I've tried to get back to as many as I can, but honestly we had so many amazing lovely messages after the wedding and when we posted our photos and stuff. So thank you, because that means the world. I am going to go and do my hair and finish my makeup. I've got some bits and bobs to show you. Some summer clothes which I've got to show you. Some new gym wear to motivate me to get back into gym life. And probably some more bits and bobs along the way. But that was a good old big catch up. I'm going to do my hair. I'm actually going to try something new. I feel like my hair's sometimes been looking a bit frizzy, so I'm going to use some different products, and if it goes well, I'll film a routine in next week's vlog. But I'm back to the regular vlogs. She's back in business. Thank you for bearing with me. Thank you for being patient while I had some time off, which I needed to do to be present and enjoy the moment being newly married. But welcome back to the channel. Love you all so much. And let's crack on with this video. Although we're probably halfway through already because I've chatted that much. Guys, our house right now is literally like a florist. I got these beautiful flowers from New Look. How gorgeous are they? Say congratulations on the wedding. And then I got these gorgeous flowers from Simi to also say congratulations. And then Jordan's mum got me these for when we got back from Ibiza. It's absolutely gorgeous. This is how my hair turned out, by the way. I actually really like the straight hair. I don't know if I said before, but I never straighten my hair anymore, but I actually really like it. But I do think I want to grow out my layers. I've just got this urge to have... Wait a minute. I've got this urge to have my hair all one length. I just think it looks really healthy, and like, especially if you have it straight, when it's all one length. Can you see at the minute I've got quite a few split ends, so I feel like it needs a good trim, probably to like there, maybe even a little bit shorter, like maybe there. Get all of that off, which is a bit dead. And then hopefully try and grow out these front bits, because I just don't like when it's back and then they come forward. Do you know what I mean? So that's my outtake on my hair. Also this sports bra from Gymshark. I am absolutely obsessed. It's like a one shoulder sports bra. In love. This is one of the things I ordered along with a few other bits, which I'll show you in a bit. I'm just making a quick lunch. I'm literally just doing boiled eggs. Ah! Oh my goodness, are you okay? So sorry about that. Boiled eggs. I've then got some rye bread in the toaster. Chopped up some tomatoes, and then I have this basil pesto, which needs to be eaten because it's been opened. So I'm going to do rye bread, pesto, tomato, eggs, sriracha. And that was quite good for a little quick throw together lunch, because I actually didn't do a food shop. Well, I did do a food shop, but we've ate all the chicken sausages. We usually have chicken sausages for lunch, and we've ate them all. And obviously we're doing Hellofresh for our dinners, so yeah, I kind of just looked in the fridge and was like, what can I do here? Saw the eggs, and here we are. I really want to take some time to like do some new recipes for like lunches and things, because as you all know, on the lead up to the wedding, it was literally like we were eating the same thing every day. I would have my yogurt bowl for breakfast, cottage cheese on rye bread, or a chicken sausage bagel for lunch, and that was it. And I feel like I want to like experiment and make some new things, and I don't know, actually make lunch interesting, and taking the time to like have a lunch break, sitting down and enjoying my food. Because again, another thing I've been doing recently, and I've noticed even since coming back from Ibiza, when I'm eating my breakfast, I'm making it and then I'm literally standing here in the kitchen where I've made it, eating it, and then like going and starting filming or shooting or like getting a shower or whatever. Whereas I want to like sit down and enjoy my meals and like really plan my meals and think about it. So if you see me on every single weekly vlog eating the same thing for breakfast, lunch, not dinner anymore because we're doing Hellofresh, which again, another reason why I wanted to do it. I was like, I feel like I can't even think what to make, because on the lead up to the wedding we were, oh, the eggs are ready. On the lead up to the wedding we were, as I was saying, on the lead up to the wedding, just eating the same thing all the time. That's why when we were on holiday I said to Jordan, should we do Hellofresh again? To eat some different things and get re-inspired for some yummy food. So yeah. Top tip for peeling your boiled eggs is, once you take them off the hot water, put them in a bowl of freezing cold water. This isn't really freezing cold, but it's still working. And leave them to sit for a second. Then once you start peeling them, it's so easy to peel. I used to literally break an egg every single time, and it would be really annoying. There we go, that's pretty much perfect, apart from a little tiny bit, but we won't talk about that. For God's sake, as I said that, I've literally now just broke the egg in half. Typical. I mean, she'll survive, do you know what I mean? It's a tiny bit. Let's run this one. We'll run this one under cold water a little bit more. Oh, I'm not doing the spoon trick, that's not working. Now I've really messed this one up. Okay guys, that was a really bad example. Usually they're perfect, alright? Make sure you sit them in cold water for long enough, because I think I'm just being impatient and not doing that. So I put the balsamic glaze on this one, sriracha mayo on this one, and then the extra egg just on the side. But I think that looks pretty delicious. This is the other sports bra that I got from Gymshark, just like a classic white one. I was saying, because I showed this on Instagram, a lot of my white sports bras are quite fashiony, like they've got like different straps, like similar to the green one that I had on just before. Whereas I needed just like a classic, easy to wear white sports bra that's supportive and comfortable to wear. So picked up this one. It's medium support, but to be honest, can you tighten the straps? Yeah, you can. So if you tighten them, I feel like it would actually be quite supportive. I would definitely wear this for like a HIIT workout or weight training or Pilates. I obviously wear my high impact ones for running because otherwise it's painful. But yeah, I love this. A very classic sports bra. I really love the ruche detail here. And this comes in a few colours, so I might pick this up in a black and see what other colours they've got, because the fit of it and the shape is just really nice. Okay, so I had a big delivery from Monday Swim. They kindly sent me some stuff, which I was so excited about because I have been obsessed with Monday Swim. Their swimwear is insane. And the first thing I got was this beach bag, which I actually was saying when we were in Ibiza that I needed a beach bag because usually when we travel I'll take my blue Goyard tote bag, and that is always my airport bag because it's just great, you can fit so much in it, and that's why I bought it. But what I've been doing is then using it as a beach bag, and it's sat in the blazing sun or it's sat on the beach, and I don't really want to ruin that bag. Like, it's an expensive bag and it's great for travelling, but it's not for a beach bag. So I said to Jordan, I really need to get a new straw bag, and I looked at a few designer ones and I was weighing up the pros and cons, and then when I saw this on Monday Swim, I just thought that's actually perfect. It's a good size, it's going to fit lots in, and I love it. So that was the first thing I picked up. Then I got loads of swimwear. I've already took it out of this, but I'm going to keep these because I was saying to my sister when she was here the other day and we were unboxing these, these are great to put your swimwear in when you're packing. Put stuff in there, put your underwear in there, and then also, like, you know, if you go to a spa and then you need to put your swimsuit in a bag because it's a bit damp. Stuff like this is great. So I've kept all them because I think they'll be good for packing. Let me run you through what I got, because I got some stunning bits. So first bikini is in this beautiful plum colour. I am obsessed with this colour. I'll leave all this linked down below. So this is the bottoms. It's a full thong. So this is definitely a sunbathing bikini. The colour is called Eggplant, which is just so cute. I got everything in a size medium as well. Haven't tried it on yet, but from first look, I'm sure it'll all be fine. Also, they're all like adjustable, so I'm sure they'll be great. I'm going away in... when am I going away? In a few weeks. Me and my sister are going away, so I'll probably vlog that. But now I've got all new swimwear, so I'm excited. So that is the bottoms. And then the top is like this. Now, what I love about Monday Swim is that you can mix and match. So in this eggplant colour, there was like 5 different tops, 5 different bottoms, so you can really pick and choose what style you like and what fit you like, similar to like the Skims bikinis, because they're the same but obviously don't have as many colours and styles. But I just thought this was gorgeous. I like the little ring detail, the rib detail, and I saw Tasha, who is one of the owners, wearing this style of top, and I was like, wow, that looks gorgeous. So I got that. And then to go with these, I saw these trousers and I thought that as a whole outfit, cowboy hat, basket bag, is gorgeous. So these are just like a linen baggy trouser. I live in these on holiday. Wide leg, crinkles, so if they're creased it doesn't matter because it just looks like it's supposed to be that way. Again, I got them in a medium and I just think they're gorgeous. These came in a few colours as well, so I feel like I should pick up the white and black because they're just a classic, and once you've got a good quality one you don't have to replace them because they're going to last a long time. Next swimsuit I got is this little red number. So this is the bottoms. It's given like Hunza G vibes. The colour of this I think was chili pepper. The names of the colours I just love. I like these straps, perfect for sunbathing, really stretchy, high-waisted. Not as much of a... Sorry guys, my camera died, so I went and had a cup of tea, did some editing, and now we are back. But yeah, the colour of these, I am obsessed. Looks like a very comfy bottom, good stretch. And then the top, what I like about this is you can wear it two different ways. So it's a bandeau top, but you tie it at the back, which again I love because sometimes bandeau tops, I feel like I need them tighter. So I like that it's a tie at the back and also easy if you sunbathe and you can just untie it. But then it also has this strap which clips in to here so you can have it around your neck, which I prefer if like I'm walking around just to feel a bit more secure. So yeah, definitely a tanning bikini, that one. Okay, this one could be my favourite just because I think it's so timeless and classy. So it's this bottom, which is, so that's the same bottom as the purple one that I showed first because it's called the Parma thong. It is a thong, but you know, we don't want tan lines. I just liked the monochrome black and white detail on that, and then the top of this is insane, like absolutely gorgeous. So again, it's got the tie back, which is great. It's got adjustable straps, and I love bikinis like this because sometimes I need a bigger cup size because of my boobs, but then it's either too baggy on the back, or if I size down it's too tight on the back but my boobs are overflowing. Do you know what I mean? This is great because it's adjustable and you can really make it fit your body as long as the cup fits, which, holding that up, oh, I'm really bright there, aren't I? Holding it up, it's going to fit perfectly. But yeah, obsessed with that. Like I said, I've got everything in a size medium, and pretty much all of these items come in so many different colours, which is great because if you found like a fit that you really like, so for example, if these bottoms just become a really comfortable fit for me that I love, I could get them in multiple colours, which I just love that. I love when you find an item you like and then you can get it in lots of colours. So yeah, they're going to go in my summer pile. The cars are all clean, so that's great. They're looking squeaky clean. I'm just working out what I should do now because the day is actually getting away with me. It's 4 o'clock and I've been filming all day. So I might take the dogs out now because I feel like I could do with getting some fresh air and then come back for an evening of editing. Let me check my to-do list. Yeah, I think I'm pretty much there. So I might get myself changed and get these doggies for a nice walk. This is our yummy dinner for tonight from Hellofresh. I've just got the bag out the fridge and got all the ingredients out, ready to start prepping. This is only a 20-minute meal, so it should be very quick and very easy. That's why we always get a stir fry. I feel like they're very convenient for through the week. Served. That looks and smells delicious to me. I mean, presentation not 10 out of 10 from me, but it's a stir fry, okay? That's the best we can do. I'm gonna go and dig into this and watch the new UK Love is Blind. I watched a few of the American ones, but I didn't really get into it. But for some reason, I really want to watch the UK one. But yeah, delicious. I'll leave my QR code on screen again. Don't forget, my code is DOLavender for 60% off your first box and then 20% off the next 2 months and free desserts for life. Slay.